Jai Hind friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya Dialogues English issue. Tomorrow somebody will have a problem, he'll go and attack the parliament. Tomorrow these same people will start saying, no, Jaish-e-Mohammed attacked the parliament in 2001, they might have some value. But now people who even voice an opinion that is even slightly contrary what the Communist Party of China has to say, first the profiles will disappear and then the people will disappear. Jai Hind friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya Dialogues English. Like this video, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Now, there is news about immigration and there is news about immigration almost every single day. We have discussed how Britain said that they're raising the bar for the number of pounds you must earn each year before they can allow you to visit or come to UK with your families. And we have heard about Poland and we have heard about Italy. Melanie in Italy is doing something and Gert Wilders in Netherlands, etc. All these countries are saying, maybe this unbridled sort of immigration had gone on for a very long time and we must put a stop to it. If not a stop, we must at least control it. And I'm thinking that all right-minded people, mostly Indians, will support this. Now, there is another news, not so good. And this is about 300 Indians on board a grounded flight in France. All right. And a Nicaragua-bound plane with 300 plus Indian passengers grounded in France over suspected human trafficking and detained after taking off from the UAE based on an anonymous tip-off. And the Paris prosecutor's office indicates Paris likely victims of human trafficking, investigation taken over by Anti-Organized Crime Unit, Jonalco, and etc. No, this gives a lot of information and you see, now, India has received consular access in France and French authorities, Indian mission there has said that French authorities informed us of a plane with 303 people, mostly Indian origin, from Dubai to Nicaragua, detained on a technical halt at a French airport. And it is said that they wanted to get to the United States of America. Right? Illegal entry into the US or Canada. And this is absolutely not okay. Absolutely not okay. Whether you're Indian, I don't care about your nationality. And what is human trafficking? I mean, we must find out. Now we must understand, were these people being taken against their will? This whole thing about UAE, Nicaragua, and then the United States of America, onward through France, where they were stopped and where they now are, and India's got consular access. So I need to understand this. Were they being taken against their will? If they were taken against their will, then they are victims, they need to be brought back to India, and the people who did it must be punished. But if these people wanted to get into any country illegally, then they must be punished because it's not okay. Like, I don't like Rohingyas coming into my country, right? I don't like Rohingyas. I don't like anybody illegally coming into my country. Similarly, I don't appreciate Indians going to any country, without a valid visa or planning to stay there without citizenship or a PR. That's not okay. As far as I'm concerned, that's not okay. A lot of people have said, no, for a better livelihood and a better future and all that. A lot of people, especially from India, I've had a couple of calls since yesterday, and people are saying that, no, I don't care about your better future. Don't break the law. That's it. Don't break the law, period. This is just like the people who entered the parliament and said, that guy's father was saying, in fact, I don't know the name of that person. So is it a crime to protest against unemployment? No, it's not. But it's a crime to enter the parliament and set off smoke bombs. Right? And that person must be punished. It's as simple as that, You have to be absolutely clear when you take a stand on these issues. And this is a national security issue, whether it's 300 Indians going there or somebody setting off a smoke bomb inside parliament. It's absolute. Whatever your grouse, I'm talking about the parliament issue, whatever your grouse, whatever your complaint, whatever has happened, it is immaterial. You will not enter the parliament like that. You can't do it here. End of story. You like it. People, political parties trying to take advantage of it and saying that, no, this, you have to consider this. Zero consideration. Absolutely zero. Yes, if you're unemployed, right, that's one issue. Tomorrow somebody will have a problem. He'll go and attack the parliament. Tomorrow these same people will start saying, no, Jaish-e-Mohammed attacked the parliament in 2001. They might have some valid reasons for doing so. Who knows? This is all idiocy. right? I don't believe in it, and I don't believe in these guys going. I'm just waiting to hear whether they're victims or not. If they're victims, they should be treated well, they should be brought back to India, and the perpetrators punished. But if they're not victims, and if they willingly wanted to go to the United States illegally or to Canada illegally, then they must be punished. The severest of punishment must be given in this regard. Now, also like to take the opportunity to welcome the President of France, His Excellency Emmanuel Macron. He's coming for the Republic Day as chief guest. Big day, ladies and gentlemen, for all of us. And you know, the Republic Day, obviously, and to have such an esteemed guest. Every year we have guests. France is a friend, and I'm sure he'd love to see the Rafales flying overhead. And I'm sure the Indian Air Force has the Rafale show, planned. So I'll be on television, I think, that day. I'll be on TV, and I look forward to meeting you on television that day. In the morning, smart Indian Army contingents, Air Force, Navy, BSF, CRPF, CISF, police forces, Delhi police, all these smart contingents marching along Kartavya Path, which was earlier known as Rajpath, now it's Kartavya Path. So we look forward to that. Then, ladies and gentlemen, there is news, very interesting news about Chinese business analysts who are starting to disappear from social media. Now, Chinese social media is very controlled here. Chinese social media is very controlled. But now, people who even voice an opinion that is even slightly contrary to what the Communist Party of China has to say, first the profiles will disappear and then the people will disappear. This Alibaba guy, Jack Ma, he had disappeared for a very long time because he did stuff that Xi Jinping did not like. And now what has happened here, I'll tell you. Prominent Chinese analysts facing social media restrictions limiting their ability to comment on China's struggling economy and stock markets. China does not want its analysts. See, analyst will always be a credible person. He'll always have some sort of credibility more than the common man. Because he's an analyst, he's known for that. He's a specialist. He analyzes stuff. Now, at least 6 analysts, including Liu Jipeng, he's an advisor to the Chinese government, unable to upload new posts or gain new followers on platforms like Weibo, Douyin and Toutiao, whatever that is. Now, censored analysts include Dan Bin, Liu Jipeng, Hong Rong and Gilong. Now, they're known for their candid views on China's economic situation, and all these guys, they have been banned from social media. I mean, they can access their accounts, but they can't post, they can't gain new followers. And restrictions coincide with a major conference hosted by President Xi Jinping to discuss economic targets and policies. National Security Ministry steps up efforts to curb pessimistic opinions about China's economic future, emphasizing the need for a positive narrative. And if you're not feeling positive, the Chinese Communist Party and its police will make you positive. It will beat you into positivity. That is what the Chinese do so well. And ladies and gentlemen, the last news for the day that I have for you is India-Nepal Digital Payment Gateway, likely to start from February. That is the Indian envoy. And the digital payment gateway between India and Nepal is set to commence in February 2024, which means like we have the UPI. Nepal will also have the UPI, and thank God. The announcement was made by Indian Ambassador Naveen Srivastav, citing the agreement between NPCI and NCHL. The agreement signed during Nepali PM Pushpa Kamal Dahal's visit to India aims to facilitate cross-border digital payments. A lot of people from Nepal visit India, they work in India, and a lot of Indians go to Nepal. Yeah. Actually, Pashupati Nath Ji is in Nepal. The famous Pashupati Nath temple, it's in Nepal. And I mean, for Indians, for Hindus, it is a massive pilgrimage place. So I think this setting up of a UPI interface for Nepal and digital payment gateway will facilitate a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm really happy that this is being done. And also, the Nepalese are our brothers. Yeah. Nepal has all the rights on India, and India has all the rights on Nepal. And so when our Nepalese brothers, and sisters, when they benefit, it personally makes me very happy. Yeah. It makes me very, very happy. And they said the integration of Unified Payments Interface, UPI in India, and National Payments Interface in Nepal will enable inward and outward transfers. The payment gateway is anticipated to streamline transactions, benefiting Indian tourists visiting Nepal and facilitating larger digital transactions. So if I just want to go there and if I want to pay my taxi driver in Nepal or pay my hotel, I can just UPI, boom, and there it goes. I think it makes a lot of sense. for the both the interfaces, the Nepalese and the Indian interface, to be integrated in such a manner that both sides, people of both the countries, we are brothers actually, they are facilitated. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you on the news today. And now for some question and answers, and I have two only today. Thunderbolt. Jai Hind Major Sir. Jai Hind Thunderbolt ji. Shouldn't there be reservation or preference for Agniveers in paramilitary forces and police forces? The well-trained men under military discipline would be better off. Yes, there is. The Home Minister announced 10%. He announced 10% in all this is actually CAPF. It's not classically paramilitary, but I know what you mean when you say paramilitary. Assam Rifles is paramilitary. And these are CPOs and these are CAPFs. And yes, it's happening. It's happening, and this is already approved by the Home Ministry, and it's happening. But I think it should be more than 10%. I think it should be the entire lot, unless somebody has got serious medical issues or disciplinary issues. I think the whole lot of them should go, yeah. The whole lot of them. 4 years in the army, trained by the army. 4 years you're there. You've probably served in an operational area. You're a soldier. You're young. You're fit. You're in your mid-20s. I think you should go to the BSF. Other forces will also gain quite a lot because you get trained manpower from the Indian Army. I think it's going to be a big deal for everybody. So I think they should do it. They should just absorb everybody. All these Agniveers, no? They should go to BSF and CRPF and ITBP. That's my feeling. I don't know what the CAPFs feel about it, but this is my feeling. They should go to the police forces, and wherever they can be accommodated, each and every one of them, except for severe discipline cases, all of them should be accommodated. If Pakistan gives the US drone bases, this is Shakti Keswan. Jai Hind Shakti ji. If Pakistan gives the US drone bases, will the US stop us from reclaiming? No. No, this has nothing to do about POK. See, drone bases is nothing. It's just Pakistanis selling their soul to the US so that the US can bomb Afghanistan and Pakistan can make money. When you say take POK, you know what is my sensing? It's not like the Indian Army 15 corps, or maybe, why say 15 corps, 16 corps, or 14 corps? It's not like the Northern Command is going to march northwards, yeah. And one day you'll say, good morning, this is GOC&C Northern Command and I'm calling from Muzaffarabad, and this. That is unlikely to happen. Actually, there is a lot of, so forget about the drones, it's got nothing to do with POK. But the way I see it happening is that there is so much of progress happening in Kashmir and so much progress planned over the next 5-10 years. You see, jobs, electricity, generation of wealth, import, export, businesses, tourism, sports. So when there is so much of economic progress here, you know, people across the line of control, they typically have an attitude that, you know, we are being taken for a ride by the Pakistanis in POK. That is why, you know, Sare Raste Khol Do, Kargil se dil jod do, some, you know, these people say that we want to. The Indian Army is not doing anything. It is the people of POK who are sick and tired of Pakistan. They feel they're being cheated, looted, their rights taken away. And when they talk to their relatives in Kashmir, you know, whatever propaganda spin the Pakistani media wants to give it, you know, those crazy Pakistani anchors going yap throughout the night, they can say whatever they want. But the truth is that Kashmiris on this side and Kashmiris on that side, they're related and they speak to each other over WhatsApp. They speak to each other and they know the truth. And the typical questions that they ask is that, what is the per unit electricity cost in POK? And they will ask, what is the per unit electricity cost in Anantnag? So how much do you get potatoes for? And how much do you get tomatoes for? And how much do you get rice for? And how much do you get wheat for? This is what they talk about. Because these are, you know, the issues of the common man. They talk about how easy it is in Indian Kashmir to get to a hospital. Right? And to get your children admitted to a school, and how difficult it is where people actually die. There are cases of pregnant women losing their lives because they could not get to the hospital in time because the hospital was 4, 5, 6 hours away. They talk about universities, right? They talk about so many things, yeah. So many things. So it's this whole thing about, you know, grabbing POK. I don't think that is going to happen. It could, you never know with the government here what they're planning. I don't know, but I'm 110% sure that Pakistan-occupied Kashmir will be part of India. Gilgit-Baltistan will be part of India. And the rest of Pakistan, I really don't care about Lahore and Sialkot and all these, Karachi, Farachi, I don't care about all these. The nonsensical areas. What is ours, we will take. What does not belong to us, we don't care. And I know this is going to get slightly controversial about a lot of people saying Akhand Bharat and all that. But I just want to say that Akhand Bharat, minus the people, minus the people of Pakistan, most welcome. With the people of Pakistan, sorry, go. Sorry, thank you, go. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.